Hello, everybody. We are back. We are back at it again, doing the things. Both Yufa, damn, even Maria. Okay, I mean, fuck Barden. I'm actually really invested in this Yufa thing because I hate the church. So let's go fuck with the church. Friendship is power, guys. Friendship is power.
What should we do?
The day of our big battle is coming soon, and I don't want to have any regrets about it. Oh, I don't mean to bother you. I'm just really concerned about Ovi and the others. If you're alright with it, do you mind going with me to check in on them? Yeah, let's fucking go. Thanks. Let's use the teleportation magic to get there. They may believe in different gods than I do, but I think I can get them to listen to me. Okay.
Let us pause.
Something's amiss.
Oh!
Oh, Yufa! Sorry, I'm doing some stuff also. Okay. It's her. What shamelessness! Pardon?
You!
Hi, Walls. Mwah. Don't play us for fools. We know this is all you're doing, pagan. Where did you take Santa Hyper Eric and the sick ones?
What?
You haven't done anything at all. You don't know where they are?
Just the worst.
I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism, and Santa Hyperedic was in a righteous rage. No, you misunderstood. I just wanted to help those people in Sela. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. Oh. Do you people have no hearts? They called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for Satan.
Mustn't yield.
Wait, please. I just want to talk with you all. You're wasting your words. You're not gonna listen. At least not right now. But, oh, Valan. Fuck! What, the drama is so real right now. Are you alright?
That's true, but...
I should be the one asking you that. Weren't you scared? Thank you for asking, Valan. I can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything had happened to you, well, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them.
I think not.
I wouldn't actually do that. But I did truly fear. But I did truly fear the look in their eyes. I understand being worried for those who have disappeared, yet this was altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magla around them. I hesitate to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession. What can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy?
Listen.
Let's snap them out of this trance. You always seem so unshakably optimistic. And your conviction. How are you the way you are? Oh no, I am the way that I am. I just am. I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly and I'm always looking for answers.
No.
Everyone worries. And everyone wants answers to the unknown. Really. I always feel like I'm the only one who's confused and feeling helpless. Eventually I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born a priestess and die as one. But now, I've started to think that my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend the chance to my will. Thank you for redeeming yourself a loaf. After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hypereric. Yet now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may be one of change and transformation after all. And now, I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hypereric.
Right.
Great. I'll help you do that. Thank you so much, Belen. Let's start with the search. Let's start the search for Hypereric and those who are sick. I can sense Yufa's deep gratitude and determination.
The old, cowardly me is no more.
I love her. Sweet little bean. I'm sure we could find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now. It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. We only have a few days until, you know, the big fight. Is Juna the only one? Yeah, Juna's the only one. Let's go to Juna. I wonder if he'd listen to what I'd have to say. Let's fucking go, Juna!
Hey.
We're finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I think I've got butterflies. Are you free right now? I have a favor to ask. It's about that festival in Briarhaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me? Sure, let's fucking go. I knew I could count on you. If you could do your teleport thing and get us to Briarhaven. Hell yeah, dude. I got separated from Juna while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? Their rare beauty is bound to impress. That looks like a baby Juna. What the fuck? That shit's so cute. Is that a child? Good kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. I need to prioritize finding Juna.
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. That was Juna, you friggin' idiot. What was it? What is it? Is there something on my face?
No.
I was worried I lost you. Oh, you were. Thank you.
Den.
Well, shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. Capra. Alana, you are here. Hi. And you got your loaf. Good to see you.
The show is proceeding at a pace. We have a stage under construction at the Colosseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regarding a little thank you gift we were preparing.
Paladins in the house. Hi. Join me.
And regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? Thank you.
That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town's buzzing with excitement.
Oi! That you thieving crooner! What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival, eh?
Huh?
Oh, that's a weird voice for that cutie pie. Why do you ask? Well, because I was invited. I was invited. Liar! You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you Nydia know how to do.
Come now.
Myrtas, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does.
That's so. Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. And that's a matter of fact, I don't. Be hello. Hi. It's very simple indeed, absolutely. Salty, salty woman, salty woman.
It'll be fine.
Don't let her get to you. Oh, I know. I've grown a thick skin over the years. Nothing for it.
Goodness.
Beautiful sing song. Thank you, I try.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return.
Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done.
That's so very reassuring, my lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
Why is she yelling like that? It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Right.
She's no match for a songstress of your caliber. She loves all the flattery in the world. We're in different leagues is all. And she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why.
This.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that? I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me, and, I guess a little bit of a crush.
I'm going to give this performance my all.
Most skills cannot be inherited by the masked dancer lineage in academia due to the effects of science skill.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the
It's a little chilly and I'm dressed like a slut. Ooh.
Luis.
We have no idea what Luis's trump card entails. And consequently, we cannot know how effective our preparations will be.
I never laid eyes on it myself. I just heard rumors about some really nasty magic. But hey, a fight's a fight. Just gotta prepare as best you can and be ready for anything.
Deadline.
3 days? Oh! I haven't even done any fighting! She's strive to get stronger, yes. Do not forget that earning support from the people also bolsters our chances. I haven't done any fucking fighting. No hunting, nothing.
Let's go.
Everyone's just wanted a piece of me. See?
Mister. Mister.
Everyone wants a piece of me. Everyone wants a piece of me. Mister, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Sebian cooked up some food.
Oh,
I
yay.
sure am. Yay! We can all eat together today. It's a party. She's so fucking cute.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
Aw, you're so fucking sweet. Fuck yeah.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Oh, thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on.
Absolutely I can.
Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need
Twitch
it.
is being dumb.
Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I have a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Love Fabienne. Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed, and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Excuse
Oh,
me?
he's here. You
I
should
am
try
so sorry.
Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends.
Of
But
course
you're
we're friends.
normal, and I'm not.
Oh,
I've
honey,
been
you're
thinking about a whole
fine.
lot of things lately.
You poor
And we
thing.
did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things
Maria's
better.
the sweetest little tiny
It
bean,
makes it so
adorable
even things that
and
were
wonderful
sad feel a little
cutie pie
brighter.
patootie.
It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but it does feel a little different. Yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
Enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best."
So cute.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that how you really feel?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing
Hi,
really
Panic.
was if I
You
liked
came in
Miss
during me
Fabian.
about to
And
cry.
I realized that. I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy? I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work
I'm
to
glad I
give
didn't put on
truth
any
to
makeup
our
today.
hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I want to be with Mister forever. If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day. to all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Maria's smile never faded as we helped Fabienne with tasks around the inn. Thanks to the strong bond of trust that has developed between Maria and I, the people of Sunshade Row and Grand Trad now all support me.
In that case.
Yeah, the confidants. Okay.
Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're not saying like that.
This place.
What in the blazes?
This is the mountain Persona 5 Royal one. To be honest, I feel like these, for me personally, these are even more. I have cried much more during this game than I ever did during Persona. I'm not even done with Persona at all, but I cried much more during this game than I did even like the early game.
Of course. All right.
Oh my gosh. It really is.
Time marches on, and the age of a
And
new
the
king
age of a
draws
new
nearer.
king draws nearer. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigida. On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. I love that she's my sugar mama.
All right then.
Tall, beautiful woman. I should. There's 2 days. But I am going to do strolls.
Yeah.
I'll do hers last. God damn, I didn't do any fighting. After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them all that's transpired.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly. Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner toward my village again? Oh my God!
I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment.
Your work boot stuck on your what?
Do the exact same thing, but
I mean, milk it, whatever. Fuck it up.
My parents in some way.
You get paid hourly. Do the thing.
That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know.
They would have.
Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Angif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
Ah, okay. I mean, do what you gotta do.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
Of course they had faith in you, brother.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father.
Yeah, you have.
Mother. Leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you. Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step
a blue aura thing.
Conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me.
A blue aura thing.
You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that. With a vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I have the full support of the people of Halia. More Juna. He would make a good escort. Alright, Junie. Junita.
Hey. Thanks.
Thanks for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Briarhaven then. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Probably. Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. I thought the resort girl who picked it up earlier was in your employed, Lady Juna.
Wait.
A resort girl, you say? It couldn't be. That singer who was shouting at you from last year's festival? Her name was Mertus, and if she's still harassing me, the outfit's in danger.
Hurry.
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. There she is, over there.
Please.
Mertus, right. Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back,
do you
please. Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the only one who would have the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's just sold last year, so it's in ashes now.
Rats.
You wouldn't. No matter how much you may dislike Juna, there was no need to burn it. It was my dress to do what I want with it. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress. The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. You're a big famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen. Bow out or I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Yeah, for real. Maybe you'll shed your skin in the world to find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on.
But then don't. Why, Erica flowers? I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage,
No.
I'll be right there beside you. Don't worry. Too true. My ever-reliable escort. I'm sure I'll be fine. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
Music shares its origins with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. Oh, same. I want to share that hope with the people over the world through the magic that we call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, but it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your hands. Quite a pair we make, huh? I can sense Juna's faith in me and as our goals align. Juna, Juna.
Now then.
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll just show up as I am, no bells and whistles. I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra to tell him about the outfit and then head back.
Time marches on, and the age
Yeah.
of a new king draws nearer.
Some may say that I'm a dreamer.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? We've got to speak tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where, well, this is where all will be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince wouldn't want it that way. I generally thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Montario's restaurants while we still can. But I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time. This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we can take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. That's crazy.
Shall we?
I shall. What shall we do? That's surely. What shall we do?
I was able to convince you to break into the church with my overflowing eloquence. Let's break in! Yeah! Sneaking into the church feels so underhanded. But appearances matter little when lives are on the line. Though they be cold, let them stare. Now that we've decided our course of action, I'd like to infiltrate the church as soon as we can. Let's fucking go! Woo! Let's use teleportation magic to get to Briarhaven then. Break her in, break her in, break her in, we're breaking in. We're doing a B&E, not a bacon and eggs, a break and entering. Good, no one's around.
Yes?
The distortion of Magala feels fainter than it did before. Why would that be?
That's
Something
surely
must have happened.
right.
Yes, let's proceed
Time
with
to
caution.
go.
Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything's alright. Eggs!
Oh,
Every 2 hours. There isn't anyone here. Where have they gone?
actually,
Valen, look what I found. I think Habereric must have written this. Here's an entry from June. The illnesses are steadily worsening. I pray, and it's still not enough. I know it is my fault. Well, one can't call Hypereric an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for his strange illness. The most recent entry says, prayers are not enough. Faith is not enough. It is because the devil dwells in their hearts. The fools... Illness is a punishment from God, and his wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. From this land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive us our sins. Closure.
Perhaps?
I can't believe this. Hypereric has taken the parishioners. They're in great danger. What did he mean by this land saturated by his fury?
Oh.
Wait a second. Here, it's mentioned they're going to throw themselves into a volcano.
That can't be.
That sounds like fun. Maybe he means the main Sanctus temple in Altabury? I think so, because look at the illustration of the mountain. The word volcano is described on this northern side. Who's there? What are you doing? Ovi, we found out where your mother is, and everyone else too. It's just that it's quite far. Liar! You're just trying to trick me. They set off pagans like you are liars. Why did you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful.
No.
Yufa isn't the one who tricked you. I'm going to leave Hypereric's journal here. Please, someday when you're feeling like a big strong girl, have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
And by the way, Ovi, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we? That's a lie! I know it must be hard for you to believe me, Ovi. People can lose sight of the truth and believe in something too strongly. But I want you to know that it was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. Valen, please come with me. I want to stop Hypereric. As far away as it is, we can't pass through the mountains, but we could fly there.
We should hurry.
We need to get there as quickly as possible. Agreed. It seems he's using a gauntlet runner belonging to the Sanctus Church. Judging by the date written on this journal, he should be arriving there soon. Hypereric seems serious, but also quite sensitive. I think it was the Magna that made him lose touch with the reality. That's as high as I could go. That's as high as I could go. Novi's a sweet little mouse bat thing, so of course they sound like this. It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him at any cost.
I must.
So please, Valen, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength. I can sense Yufa's strong determination and her immense trust in me. The Oracle Priestess Yufa, keeper and inheritor of the Summoner's virtues. Your tempered bond with her has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
This is something only I am capable of.
That's awesome.
This is the place.
The police mentioned in the journal is so far away. I worry for them. They might be what they might be thinking of doing. It might be difficult to turn this tide, but I truly believe we can help.
This one's important.
Oh shit.
That's where you want to go.
Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe?
This place. And right there's a labyrinth.
Let us hurry there.
Okay. We will certainly make our way there. Okay. At some point.
No harm in just...
Let's...
Keep this to yourself.
Dark magic. Hex.
Close your eyes.
What now?
That is... That is...
The thing looks cool. Damn. Okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go see if we can buy some potions and stuff.
His Highness, the prince.
His Highness, the Prince, riding on a sword? The fuck? I don't think I've ever been here. Ad starting soon. Do I have anything to appraise? No. Oh. Ambrosia. Bro. Not much here.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Do you not mean any offense by that, really?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Let's go. Ambrosia salad when I worked in the deli. Ambrosia salad is like the grossest thing I've ever put in my mouth. And I put a lot of gross things in my mouth.
What now? All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I never tried it. I made it and I went, nope. Yeah, disgusting.
Ah, you've come.
4-4. Moscalibur. Moscalibur.
Now then.
Hold
What
on.
now?
Stroll. I'm gonna give you the fire one. Wait. Or not. Fuck. That's a big difference. Oh well.
All right then. Let's go.
It's like it sounds so great, and like when you hear like the word ambrosia, you're like, yeah, ambrosia, you know, the thing the gods love.
Really? Here's where we are now.
All right then.
Really? Oh, I didn't get it. I don't know, did I do the thing?
Now, where was I? Well, well.
Do make yourself at home.
Has something happened? Here, kitty.
Gato.
Hello.
I studied everything I could. I don't know what I'm to do.
What would you care to know? Oh, you'll come again.
Fucking, why is Twitch like this? It keeps freezing the thing.
All right then.
Really?
All right then.
Okay.
Where to?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wonder if I'll ever be one of yours.
Louise, I could see it. Hey!
Listen.
Oh, it's her.
Thing is, I
Save your tolerance.
you there.
Alright. You haven't done before with yeah. I figure that might be so. Facing discrimination, disdain as outcasts is something the Elder and Mustari have in common. Especially here in Altabury. the seat of sanctism. Would you like to know how we Mustari survive in this city? Victims of discrimination, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take the time to learn about them. Then let us move somewhere we can speak more comfortably.
You see.
You may already be aware, but once... Oh my god. Sorry, I got distracted. Once, there were many Mustari who called Altabri home. However, since the annexation, the vast majority were persecuted and given an ultimatum. Hilarious. Either leave the city or convert to Sanctism. You mean there are Mustari in Altabury that ended up becoming Sanctists? That's correct. I've had to evade the law at times, but I remain faithful to the Mustari ways from the shadows, even in this city. We may be treated as heathens wherever we go, but the contempt we experience here is almost tangible.
Which is why?
Needless to say, the Sanctus treat us with scorn, but even the Mustari who once shared our faith resent our presence now. It's terrible. Showing kindness to me would arouse the suspicion of the church. It's just reality now. It's not uncommon for Sanctus to pelt me with stones, but that pain is fleeting compared to the torment of using me as a litmus test of faith against my own kind. They'll press rocks into their hands and point in my directions, and dare them to hit me as... well, wait, what? They'll press rocks into their hands, point in my direction, and dare them to hit me to prove they renounce their old ways. They do what? No, that's too cruel. The stones are bearable. It's the pain I see in my brothers' faces as they make the decision to throw the rock that truly stings. There are tears in their eyes. For the Mustari people, a quiet, peaceful life is all we want, nothing more. Alas, our fate and desires do not always go hand in hand. I learned about how the Mustari have toiled in the city. Though, coming to understand their pain, I feel my tolerance has grown.
Goodbye.
I rather enjoyed speaking with you all again sometime. So do look for me if the spirit calls you. It was a thought-provoking story. I should return to the others. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's a big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you.
Captain, surely you have reservations about this.
You're damn right I do!
Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt? I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince?
If I'm being honest.
I challenge you on this only because I think it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, he has slain the king, and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place in the contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that.
Honestly made a pretty good point. If we're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
Can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day. So let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, Morella, and Grius, and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end. Hoot hoot. I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There is no reason you can't be a contender yourself. And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway. Have I prepared? I haven't prepared shit.
That reminds me.
Hello. You apparently want to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. But maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work. Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we are all ready for tomorrow. Hoot hoot.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
One man, one desire. To be the best.
It's finally here.
To be king. So, we set off for the royal capital in the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold.
I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've all done what we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yes?
Nira seemed thrilled about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. Who the fuck is moaning in the background? What the fuck is that? All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we've polished up breakfast. And that's what I say every time.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What?
I need to find something out.
Fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land. We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Our course is set for the capital. In the final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared?
Great. Let's move out.
Let's fucking go!
The stage is set for the
Sounds like
decisive
people are getting
battle to
busy in
take
the bar.
place in
It
Grand
does.
Strand.
Like, what the fuck?
And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Okay, so this is not the end
Prince. We've been
of
waiting
the
for
game.
you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive.
This is not the end.
Suppose it makes sense.
But by the It's faces close to the end,
on the rock, we are
but it's
squarely
not
set
the
in
end.
second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this
There's
time,
another month.
I cannot help but feel conflicted.
So the game ends on the 27th. Hi, Odin.
Like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even
Yes.
after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis showed up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead.
Yo, this crew is the best, coolest looking crew in the world. Look at us.
Over there, Your Highness the Prince has arrived.
Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
I just saw her the other day. She's fine.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Yay.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying
Should.
to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've
Who knows what comes after this?
forged friendships.
I don't.
And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
More skills can now be inherited. Yeah, but I've never been a mage, so...
Let's get some
I mean,
rest.
I did it a couple times.
We'll need it come tomorrow.
Oh my god. This is
been
gonna be
a
crazy. Feels like ages since I was here. Best way to get prepared for tomorrow is getting some rest.
That man.
Regardless of our aims, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating this showdown in the royal capital. Well, he asked for a fight of us. A fight he shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got you.
Wants to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When all you care about is power, everything has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right-hand man, I can tell you, the man's strong. Terrifyingly strong. Can't afford to get careless.
It's time.
Tomorrow's a decisive battle. I imagine you've got plenty of things on your mind, but make sure you get some rest too.
Good night.
Rest well. This fucking guy.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What?
Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not
Yeah.
raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir. A threat to his power. Before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Fuck.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
You piece of fucking shit.
Time marches on, and the
I'm so mad at
draws
him.
nearer.
I'm so freaking mad.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
No.
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown.
You're going...
Let's pull ourselves together.
Yeah.
Ready our supplies. And give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we
Just sublime.
Let's go see.
Just
everything you need.
All right then.
Can I leave? I don't want to do this right now.
Let's head there right away.
Closure.
Okay. I was like, I could go through the door, but I guess it doesn't let me.
So whoever's strongest gets the crown.
Yeah, whoever's strongest gets the crown. Let's hope that that's me.
Welcome.
Bruh. How am I ever gonna have that kind of money? It's, yeah, it's me. The only thing I got is being stubborn as fuck.
He doesn't look like a prince.
I love it.
Bitch.
Hello.
It doesn't look like Bruce me. Shut the fuck up.
And what is it you want?
Okay. I have to go piss girl, so I'm gonna pause. I'll be right. Okay, I'm back. I
All right then.
don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What now? That.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to fight this guy.
That is...
Oh, that's what he's wearing? Okay. Magic Seeker.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Thank you. What the? Hold on. And I'm back again.
Acquired a new ability.
There's so many archetypes. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. There's too much. Yeah, this is the end. They had a hero. Thank you. Okay.
All right then. Go.
It's now or never. Yeah, there's too many, and like, how do you spend the time?
I'm chuffed. I'm clammy all over.
Ready?
It's time for the showdown against Luis. Are you ready? Always ready. There's a new game plus.
Bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The day of judgment is here. The final fight between Luis,
Sorry if you hear a lot of
Paragon,
wrestling.
and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks,
I
and
got
only
chilly.
one of them's walking away. Let's
Bro,
see a
that
show
nose.
of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't
Beautiful
even bothered
story.
to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there!
There it is.
It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
The fucking music.
Luis.
How the fuck did he get down here?
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come
Hell yeah.
to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you.
Let's fucking go.
A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince,
Got the power.
what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Okay, hold on. There's right answers. There's correct answers. I need to have the correct answers. I need to have the correct answers. I can't just do this. Oh my god. I cannot. I think there's different questions. Oh my gosh. Intellect.
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not,
inequality,
however,
but like
will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
not equity.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown.
I have to
I have
fight
a
this
new
guy
world
twice.
to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now. I ask for your
Fuck.
aid. Now is it to take my fullest power. It is your turn!
I will fight with. Let's work together. Maybe there's a better. Come forth, royal soul. I've got my own tricks.
I'm ready.
Here I go! Ah!
I stand
Okay.
together.
God damn.
Let's get him!
Roll with royal
Ooh, I
might.
want to see this.
Everyone is counting on me. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. This may be excessive. Let us combine our powers. There's another way. Take my fullest power. Come forth now.
There is no escape from me.
How about this?
Child's play.
Ha.
You're out of here!
A paladin! I'll destroy you.
Equal souls of kings, give me strength.
Let's go. I've got my own trick.
I will annihilate you! I strike to kill!
Whoa, dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry.
Ah. Ah.
Berserker! With blade in hand! No. Let us fight as one!
Let's reckon! You defy the rule
I
of
pray
strength,
already.
then die by it.
Not this tactic. I shall use this.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
What is this?
I strike to kill.
Someone child.
Oh my god.
Hulkenberg
won't hold back.
She needs help.
How about this?
Okay.
A bunch of them.
Paladin!
I crush you.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. This should help. Thank you.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
I accept it. She's doing great.
You missed, bitch.
Basilia's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No.
Let me help.
A bunch of them.
I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
That was helpful.
Who should I be? You're out of here.
By the sworn oath, let justice prevail. This behold, we stand
Let's
together.
get him.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Not Hulkenberg.
You missed, bitch. That's right.
Heed me.
Let's go. I've got my own truth. Stay.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
Observe the paladin. Pierce through them.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. I will annihilate you!
Oh,
Can you
shit.
endure it? Huh. I see.
Sidestepped it.
I strike to
Doing
kill!
great. I control this.
Ha! You missed, motherfucker. That's
Pray
right.
already.
Come forth now.
I won't hold back. How about this?
Come here!
Hold on.
About bloody time.
Together then.
Drop dead.
Can you endure it? Huh. I see.
Dodge, Hulkenberg.
Yes.
In motion.
You need training.
You missed.
Oh, power of heroes.
Got it, boss.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
You have cheap tricks.
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. but in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What the fuck is going on? Anime! Hell yeah.
What's happening?
I love it.
What ails him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
He's a monster! Human! It's gone.
This is some Shin Megami Tensei
The truth
shit.
of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Yeah, well,
Snap out of it! You have to stop
this is crazy. What the fuck? To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win?
Afraid.
Luis called it trickery. And even my
Be
very
not afraid,
body-
child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
My what?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
My what?
Are you
Brother, other half?
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least.
We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense.
Shut the
None
fuck
remain
up,
to oppose
bro.
me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Bitch, you're the fucking monster.
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
That's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
It's not over. It's not over.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course to the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Velen. Still flying.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more
This
can
is
they
crazy.
endure? There is no light to be seen.
I'm mad as
A
fuck.
hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince. No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk,
You know, the
lad?
map is kind of built like a Zelda
That's
map.
a relief. Seems like the rest on the right here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the far set mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing
This game
anything.
is wild. Absolutely.
Worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Shit's crazy.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I'm worried about the prince. His life in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see that dream become a reality. Let's make it through here and then we'll stop for the day.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this
Velen
place?
is not a real person.
Gallica, something the matter?
I don't think.
Your mind
I don't know.
seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
We know who he is. Don't say shaded person. We know he's that bastard.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm forgetting something important. For now, let's just keep moving forward.
Why?
I left home and never knew as far as representative royalty. But what are they doing within the ancient kingdom?
Why?
Either a ghost or just like an avatar.
How odd.
Or like
This
a
place is
weapon
clearly in
himself.
ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place. But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity? Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like
We need to get to the cave. This Maglet, I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level. Other fairies. Fairy. I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we swarmed in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and let's move on. What is going on here? It's a fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the Royal Guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words.
Come on, my guy.
Before we could fathom it, a lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Oh my god.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic.
Oh my god.
None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins.
What the fuck,
All
man?
because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So,
Bruh,
that
talk
was
faster.
you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the
Because
prayer
he
room.
is His Highness,
Once you are
duplicated
ready,
or split in
you
half
are
by
free
some
to join
magic
me.
thing. Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest. That's a big ass shovel.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Everyone keeps saying that he looks just like him, you know, that he's like the striking resemblance. And then he's got one yellow eye and one blue eye. So it's like, to me, that's a sign that he's like half a person or something. Or half soul.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room in the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to get him down. We need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
For this voice.
Long have I waited.
Beg pardon?
Hold on, did you really come here from the outside the sanctum? Oh, they can't be. Are you truly Elda?
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's all because of them that another calamity has befallen us. Now that I got a closer look at you, are you Elda? I had heard that the prince was the only Elda within the resistance.
You must hurry. The time has come.
These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess I came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Ujif to handle on his own. Yeah, I mean, Eldar, they just look like people with no distinguishable physical features like horns or like ears or whatever. Right past the story is the living quarters. Lady Greyday made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me. Hurry along.
All was for this day. There is still time.
Gallica, Gallica! Is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from that flower patch in the forest.
Sure.
What? Oh, maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now really isn't the time to. You've changed, Gallica! You're even starting to talk like one of them. So weird. Yeah, there's still time, strange mysterious voice, huh?
What?
Huh? Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now.
Follow that.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. The princess is ahead. Are you ready, beloved? I am so invested in this. I could buy stuff here, what the fuck? Weren't you just over there? The people who brought the prince to this village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared a name would spread word of their existence. Oh my god, he's got bars. Their number have gradually dwindled. And after today's tragedy, Russell is all who remains. Hardly resistance now.
Hey.
Russell, the prince is... Oh, Highness. For you to forfeit your life in order to save ours can only mean that we've truly failed you. There can be no atonement and no penance to match the magnitude of our failure. Wow! That man-child woke up after such a long nap, then went right back to sleep. Got it wrong, he's not sleeping. Why do you look so sad? In fact, why is everyone so sad? Just play for a little bit and you'll cheer right up. When this person wakes up, we should all play together. I'm like, I want to talk to everyone. Wizened attendant. I've heard that the Elder are considered a sullied tribe to the outside world. Perhaps that's reflected in the current state of affairs. That child is royalty, yet his life has been defined by tragedy beyond anything I have experienced. To think that there are those who would see such a child as no more than prey to be slain, to look upon a mere boy such as he and revile him, their souls are truly cursed. The fuck? All the way over here? Beyond here lies the altar of the secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and world. Kindly refrain from making any loud noises lest you startle the fairies. You're all from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on right now? Nobody would tell me anything. They all just say, don't leave the house. I know the fires are scary, but it's all too much to be holed up like this. I, for one, have no intention of spending my life running between caves and forests. Calica, is that you? Wow, long time no see. Oh wow, Gallica, the funniest stuff happened while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into a pond? It was hilarious. And then, get this, are you busy or something? You look tired. We should talk more later though, okay? Oh right, your friend is further in. I think you're late.
Hello.
Beyond this door is a place called the Organization. It has been using, the place called, beyond this door, the place the Organization has been using as a hideout. Why did I read that fucked up? Or should I say, it was beyond this door. Other than the elderly Russell, the rest of them are... Perhaps we brought this on ourselves, but still, it's also dreadful. The truth is, during the attack, I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me on the stairs outside. At the time, the only thing that struck me was his unusual garb. Otherwise, he walked by so casually, it seemed nothing was amiss. It was only afterwards that I found out that he had just massacred all those people. I tremble, even now, just thinking about it. Oh my god. Yeah, the other fairies are a little... in their own world. He really does look just like the lamb.
Your Highness.
Fucking bird.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
Fuck are you?
You've returned.
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not
No.
born across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands.
Right.
Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Bruh.
Is something amiss, milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's
Get
allies.
to it.
His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
I hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
You okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee.
We're at an ad break, so I'm gonna leave this like this for anybody who is not subscribed and is on ads right now. Cause this shit, it just got fucked. Like, I mean, just got, bitch, it's been fucked. Like, who am I kidding? This has been crazy the entire time. Oh my god. Oh, bloody hell. Let me stretch. Stretchy stretch. You know, because, you know, nobody does the redeems for the stretching, so I have to remember to do it myself. Dun, 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 23 seconds. Too late, Alana. Too late. This is a big, big stretch, though. Ooh, my lower back. Bloody shit. And we're back.
Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
What is going on?
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his still sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
Oh my god. Wait.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
No.
Yes.
No.
Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay. The words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
Mm-hmm. The trust and friendship that I've gained has been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me? Believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see.
So I bid
I
thee
tried
answer
unto the
my
end.
final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
What is this? I feel a
This is
curious
crazy.
resonance.
Could this be? But how?
Because
Impossible.
this is a plot line that I've
What's
written.
going on?
What awaits us now?
Anime.
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Wow.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory
This
so
is
crafted
fucking
to
amazing.
suit thee.
This is beautiful.
My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you.
Nope.
But there
He
are so
wasn't.
few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No. But... I was alone?
By this choice,
Everyone's
you might
frozen.
be saved. By these gentle, necessary
I love this game
lies,
too.
we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
Yo.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How... I mean...
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt.
Oh,
He is still himself.
his voice is different.
But I also sense His Highness within him. Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Yeah.
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see.
Yeah.
Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios. A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. There was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla. The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But
And you've been guarding him the whole time.
To protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me,
No,
Your
honey,
Highness.
get up off your
I failed
get up
you
off your
when
knees.
you needed me most, and more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting, and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear
We've been doing that this whole time.
We've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This
Oh,
is no
Hulkenberg.
time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, is. I mean, it was sort of dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess
And they
that
are very
fate
cute.
had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the
I
Elder
love this
tribe?
and everything, but
To know what
we're
we
pushing
are,
3 hours.
You must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Amazing, great, beautiful, wonderful. Look at all of this that we've accomplished today. Look at me. Beautiful, I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. especially because my laptop is dying. It is 3 o'clock right now. It's been a crazy, crazy afternoon. Wow. Everything that's happened thus far is shocking. It's crazy. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do with myself. I think I'll save it. Absolutely. And I'll get off. And let's see if we're gonna raid someone. I think my laptop's literally about to die, because it has not been plugged in. So yeah, no. Wow, I'm back, baby. Yeah, my laptop's basically dead. And there it goes. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you very, very soon. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow or Wednesday. Tomorrow I do work at 2 p.m., so I don't know if I should be here because this looks like it's going to take hours and I'm going to need a day off. I love you guys. I will see you. Have a wonderful evening. And yeah, have a great, be safe.